OMG, hi everyone. It's early. I don't know. I was bored. So I thought, you know, I was gonna lay in my bed and I was gonna watch YouTube videos. And I thought, no, you know what? If I'm gonna watch YouTube videos, then I should at least do it with chat. So yeah, that's what was on my mind. I was just watching a video about... Do you guys remember Koopa Kid from Mario Party? How Bowser Jr. didn't really exist in Mario Party yet, and so they were using Koopa Kid, and the relationship between Bowser and Koopa Kid was confusing at best. Yeah, you know, I always thought about that, but I never knew someone made a video on it. In fact, I didn't even know it was a video about Koopa Kid until I clicked on it. Because the title of the video was something like... What was it? Let me see. It was... The Mario character who got deleted. It's pretty interesting. Funny enough, though, a lot of the video is just about, like... the fact that there wasn't really a reason for Koopa Kid to exist, and a lot of the people within Nintendo didn't really understand what he was. Donkey Kong Jr. Oh, you don't remember Koopa Kid? Koopa Kid. I'll show a picture. He looks just like Bowser Jr. And the thing is, okay, let me get on the screen, first of all. I don't have everything ready. I literally put up the YouTube waiting room like 2 minutes before I went live. So, Tee-hee! Let's see. No, I'm not talking about Bowser Jr. It's a different guy. Because Bowser Jr. still exists. In fact, he's pretty prominent now, especially being featured in the newest Mario movie. So my voice is kind of raspy because I woke up not that long ago. So I might be coughing a little bit. Let me get on this screen. Let me get on. Boo! Is Koopa Kid in Sunshine? No. Koopa Kid is not in Super Mario Sunshine. That's only Bowser Jr. So... this is what Koopa Kid looks like. There's a couple of them. There's a couple of different variants and colors. There's these guys who are like... I don't know. They're different colors. And then there's this one that just looks like Bowser, but small. Yeah. And so I was watching a video about them because my favorite Mario Party is probably 6 or 7. 6, 7! 6, 7! 6, 7! But in both Mario Party 6 and 7, they still have the Koopa Kids in them. Like, they're kind of like Bowser's cronies. And they got rid of Koopa Kid in 8. Apparently, Koopa Kid was planned to be in Mario Party 8. But they ditched him in favor of Bowser Jr. or whatever. Yeah. But it's weird because sometimes the Koopa Kids are described as nothing more than cronies. And sometimes they're described as his children. And they're called Koopa Kids, so you would assume that they are his children. But he doesn't treat them like children, he treats them like workers and slaves. Were they described as his children? In the video, a lot of official, like, what are they called? The things you get in the games, the guidebooks. A lot of official guidebooks describe them as his children. In the games, usually he calls them his underlings. So I don't know. Mystery. No one knows where they came from, no one knows where they went. Who knows? I bet it's a translation thing. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know how you can translate child into slave. I don't know how you can translate child into cohort either, really. But it seems like something they wouldn't have looked over, especially if it's talked about multiple times. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting video. It doesn't really answer a whole lot of questions, but if you've never seen Koopa Kid before, there you go. They were only in Mario Party 2 to 7. So they had a lot of time to, like, make lore for these guys. How are there different colors for Bowser's kid? But I don't think they're supposed to be his kids. I don't know. Why do they make so many children for Bowser? But, like, one thing that I find hard to understand is if they're not his kids, why do they look exactly like him? Did he create them in a laboratory? I don't understand. Or maybe what happened is originally they were supposed to be his kids, and Bowser treated them so badly that in the later games they decided to retcon that. And slowly phase them out. 'Cause he does treat them really, really badly. I don't know. Mystery. 'Cause they were out before Bowser Jr. was out. Not like out as in out of the closet, but out as in out in the world. Born. Wow, MARIMARI_N still streams? I do, but you wouldn't know that because you don't have a cool and rad and based sleeping schedule like I do, where I stay up until 3 AM. Only real cool people get to watch MARIMARI_N streams. It's really underground, you wouldn't get it. Sorry, we're productive members of society. Well, you know what, gamer? There are so many productive members of society that work late and they need the entertainment. You ever think about that? You ever think about the surgeons and the nurses and the people who work at the 7-Eleven 24 hours? You ever think about that? I don't know where I would be. Truckers? Firefighters? Whatever. Think about it. I don't know where I would be without the guy who works at 7-Eleven at 3 a.m. Probably a little hungrier than usual. So, I don't know, something to think about. There's plenty of productive members of society that need entertainment at night, right? Or it's also important to remember that streams reach everyone throughout the entire world. The Australians deserve love too. Japan, the United Kingdom. Yeah. Absolutely. It's not just the United States and Canada and Mexico. Come. The Philippines. Gotta love the Philippines. No, you know what? I haven't played Splatoon Raiders. I don't know how much I'll really like it. Because my favorite part of Splatoon was the co-op aspect. That's what I liked about it. So I don't really know if I'd enjoy playing Splatoon Raiders. One thing I really appreciate about Splatoon is I like the aesthetic of it. I like the art direction. But the most fun thing for me to do in Splatoon was the Splatfest. Honestly, there was a point in time where I was still playing Splatoon 2. Even though I wasn't as interested in playing it on, like, even a weekly basis, as soon as there was a new Splatfest, I would hop on. It was just so fun. It was like a big event, and it was just fun. I kind of stopped playing a little more when Splatoon 3 came out. Like, I played a little bit, but I didn't really dive headfirst into it. Big Mikey, thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you. Who remembers the first Splatfest? Wasn't it cats versus dogs? Is that what it was? I could be wrong. I remember cats versus dogs being the first one that I played. I don't even remember what team I was on, though. Is that the thing where they did ketchup versus mustard? Wasn't it ketchup versus mayo? I think it was ketchup versus mayo, and everyone thought it was gonna be a Blood v. Cum Splatfest. I don't even know if the ink was white. Ketchup versus mayo. Splatfest. Oh, you know what? It was like a little off-white. Like yellowy. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that's blood. That's blood and cum. That's blood and cum. As far as ketchup versus mayonnaise, for me, I think that's a hard decision. I don't remember playing this one for some reason. Oh god, I'm gonna hiccup. I don't remember playing this one for some reason, but I feel like I would go for mayonnaise. I think I like them equally, but isn't it way funnier to be squirting off-white goo? Say mayonnaise again. Mayonnaise. Mayo. Do you like American mayo or Kewpie mayo? I like them both. I feel like Kewpie mayonnaise is more applicable to most dishes. I missed you, Mari. I don't know why everyone's saying they missed me. I still stream. It's just at night and not at 2 p.m. Bleh. Just stay awake. Just stay awake, guys. Just stay awake all night and watch MARIMARI_EN. It's almost 6 p.m. Yeah, for you. You silly East Coaster. Some of your old viewers got jobs. Oh no, I'm sorry. You know, you saying that makes me feel really sad, actually. When I see a name I recognize, and I only see you guys during my, my early streams, it almost breaks my heart a little bit. I'm sorry, I remember. Yeah. Are you happy we're employed? Ideally, you guys would all just get $1 billion from the lottery and never have to work again, and you could just watch me anytime. But since that's not gonna happen, I guess I do like that you are employed. I can wish for your sake and my sake, though. Did I ever play Salmon Run? Yeah, I've played Salmon Run before. It's fine. I prefer the regular mode. I don't even remember what it's called anymore. Turf War. I prefer Turf War. But Salmon Run is alright. Raider. Oh, did someone come in? Aw, honey, thank you for the raid, motherfucker. Hello. Oh, hi. Thank you for the raid. It's good to see you. How was your stream? I was just talking about Splatoon. I was just talking about blood versus cum Splatfest. Yeah, I think when it comes to mayonnaise, both... I know some people are like mayonnaise haters. And there's some people I know who don't like American mayonnaise, but they like Japanese mayonnaise. Which, first of all, weeb. But second of all, I do agree that Japanese mayonnaise is a little bit more palatable. A little bit, yeah. It's like, it's eggier. It's eggier and creamier. You've never had it before? It's pretty good. Okay. Everyone's sleeping on this. I absolutely love, my favorite tinned fish right now. It's the Fishwife smoked rainbow trout. Mix that with a little bit of mayonnaise, Kewpie mayonnaise. It's so good. It's so freaking good. It's so delicious. Put it on some fucking rice. Pardon my language. Put some fucking fish on some fucking rice and fucking eat it. You think Japanese eggs are really different? Eggs all around the world are very different. I think that there might be more pride in an egg in Japan, because in Japan they are more likely to eat the egg yolk raw. And here people think it's kind of gross even to get sunny side up eggs, which I love a sunny side up egg. And I do love dipping my meat into egg yolk. They have TKG. Do you know TKG? Raw egg mixed into rice. Dipping your what? Dipping my meat. Dipping my meat into raw egg. So maybe it's less important for a lot of people in the United States to have good quality egg. I think that's bullshit. To me, that's bullshit. I love a good quality egg. Even if you're baking, it's important to have a good quality egg. I think it's more likely to get salmonella from raw eggs here, right? That's what you always get told. You say don't eat raw egg yolk, you're gonna get salmonella. And who listens to that? And who listens to that? You know, I haven't really met anyone who's gotten salmonella before, but I've met a lot of people who've eaten raw cookie dough. So that's something to consider. Yeah. But basically, they're required to be washed, which removes the natural barrier to microbes. Yeah, well that's the thing, when you get eggs right from the farm, they don't wash them. You still have to wash them yourself. But yeah. I guess at the grocery store, if you get eggs from the grocery store, they already gotta do that. Because I don't know if the average consumer can be trusted to wash their farm fresh eggs. And that's how you're gonna get sick. That's how you're gonna get sick from chicken poop. Yeah. Yeah, eggs come from the poop hole. You don't need to wash your eggs from the grocery store necessarily, because they already do it. I would recommend doing it anyway, though, probably, because people probably touching all over your eggs. How does Japan get their egg yolk so orange? You can get egg yolk that orange here in the United States too, actually. You just have to get it from a different farm. Maybe somewhere more local. If you grow up with chickens, if you or a loved one has grown up with chickens, you'll know that every egg you crack is a little bit different. The outside of every egg is a little bit different, and every egg you crack, the yolk will be a little bit different, depending on the chicken and the health of the chicken and the diet of the chicken. My favorite way to eat eggs. Is probably... It really depends, I guess, on the meal, right? It really depends. For breakfast, I like a fried sunny side up egg. That's my favorite kind for breakfast. Sometimes I'm in the mood for a hard-boiled egg. I also like them soft-boiled. I like it with... Most of the time I like it with a wet yolk. Because I think the yolk is the best part. I mean, everyone should think that, right? People aren't eating egg white omelets for fun. They're eating it with a purpose, and the purpose is they think it's healthier because they're scared of good fats. And calories. Don't be scared of the yolk. I work at a grocery store. People barely wash their produce, much less anything else. Oh, thank you for the $5, Woodchuck Shiner. Yeah. Can't trust the average consumer to wash their eggs. Some people aren't even washing their tomatoes. Wash your tomatoes. You'll thank me for it. Wash your lettuce. Wash your lettuce lest you get the evil diarrhea parasite. Yeah. Yeah, it's true though, that perhaps it will make you stronger in the long run. You know what's crazy though? Have you guys ever gotten strep throat before? Because I did when I was a kid. I did when I was a kid, and I think that's like I think that's a bacterial infection. Did they remove your tonsils? No, I still have mine. They let me keep them. They only remove your tonsils if you get tonsillitis, not if you get strep throat, I think. But yeah, it's a bacterial infection. And I was always under the impression that you couldn't get strep throat 2 times. I've gotten it 2 times. I think I lied to myself. I think I lied. For some reason, I was like, oh, I got strep 1 time. Surely I'm never gonna get it again. It's a lie. Maybe they should take out my tonsils, but I feel like a total bitch getting my tonsils taken out when I'm a grown-ass adult. I really do. I remember sometimes in school, kids would have to leave for an extended period of time because they would get their tonsils taken out. I always thought that was something you did as a kid. But I don't know, maybe I should beg them to take them out of my throat. so I never get strep throat ever again. I feel like some people might just be more prone to it. I think what it is you can't get chicken pox twice, right? But in my lifetime, chicken pox hasn't really been a thing. And for some reason, I just applied that rule to strep throat. You can get the shingles. Shingles. Ooh, scary. I remember seeing one of those scary advertisements on the TV about shingles. If your loved one has shingles, blah 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 blah. I do remember, I think the reason I know about chickenpox and the fact that you can only get it once though, it's because I'm pretty sure there was a Little Bill episode about it. Find me on Nick Jr. I be watching Nick Jr. And they had Little Bill on Nick Jr. Oswald the Octopus. Yeah. You got the color palette of Nick Jr. Yeah, I do. Little Bill, you hella old. Little Bill was running for a long time. You know, thinking about it now, I don't actually know why they continued to run it. Little Bill was on cable television running kind of frequently. Let me see. I wonder when the show ended officially. Little Bill end. When did they stop Little Bill? Why did they stop Little Bill? Reruns continued to air until 2014. So the show ended in 2004, but they continued to air it until 2014. And the only reason they pulled the show was because of exactly what you're thinking. because of exactly what you imagine they pulled it for. So, yeah. I watched Little Bill when I was a kid. What did they do to Little Bill? Well, Little Bill grew up. And maybe, I don't know, maybe he still thought he was Lil. Did some bad things and now he's in jail. Is he in jail? I don't even know. I'm unsure. You know, celebrities do bad things all the time. Celebrities do bad things all the time, but I always just assume they're not in jail because they have a lot of money. So I always get shocked when I hear that a celebrity is in jail or still in jail. Yeah. Hard to say. House arrest. I've heard that house arrest sucks too, though. I don't imagine it sucks that much for Bill Cosby of all people. I'm sure he has a nice-ass house. Probably big. Ridiculous. Like Martha Stewart. Didn't Martha Stewart go to jail for, like, tax fraud or something? Or, like, insider trading or, like, some bullshit? Can I be honest with you guys? I do not give a damn about celebrities going to jail. I don't give a damn about anyone going to jail for stuff like that. It feels so far removed from me. I can't even fathom being so in that you can get arrested for something like that. I only really care if it's a crime against, like... I don't really know. I guess like a... Maybe my morality is a little bit different. Right? Humanity, yeah, like people. Not trying to imply that rich people aren't people, but... You know, like battery and killing and sex crimes. Those are bad to me. Those are really bad to me. Yeah, like that's like bad. But honestly, if I had a friend and they told me, they were like, yeah, one time I got arrested for insider trading, I'd be like, yeah, okay, whatever. I don't know if I'd still be friends with someone if they were like, yeah, I got arrested for nearly beating someone to death. Oh, scary. Oh, scary. Oh, I don't know about that one. At least that's how I see it. Like, oh, if someone came to me and they said they did this crime, would I still be their friend? That's how I think of it. Martha Stewart will never be my friend. But I remember seeing her on the TV a lot because my mom liked watching Martha Stewart. She had like 50 billion shows. And all different kinds of shows too. Like home shows, like talk shows. She had that thing with Snoop Dogg. Could you be friends with someone with a speeding ticket? Yeah. Yeah, I could. What about a DUI? It's difficult because DUI is very dangerous. Like, you could have really hurt somebody. I think if they had one and they didn't hurt anyone and they learned their lesson, then yes, absolutely. Absolutely I will. What about someone with like 6 or 7 speeding tickets? 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. This is getting convoluted. Who has 6 or 7 speeding tickets? At that point, that's just somebody with like a fancy car that they want to show off, I'm sure. Would you be friends with someone who hasn't played the romance arc in Pokemon Black and White 2? You know what is crazy? I think most people who have played Pokemon Black and White 2 haven't played the idol romance arc of the game. It's kind of like a side thing. It's like a really, really side thing. Yeah, there's a romance part where, like, you've probably seen a little bit of it because I think part of it triggers just during regular story. So what happens is someone drops their, like, there's like, what is it called? It's called like the extransiver or whatever. Someone drops their thingy. Yeah, their Pokemon phone. And someone is like trying to call it on the other end, and there's no video feed. It's just you. And they're like, hey, I need my thing back, I need my thing back. And then eventually, like, you get it back to them. Like, eventually you see their face and you get it back to them, and then you find out they're an idol. And depending on your gender in the game, it's either a boy idol or a girl idol. And the girl idol is really cute. I wish I could remember their names. But she's really cute. She's really, really cute. For me, N, I wish he could have been my love interest. Why did they make somebody with such a compelling story? Someone you can go on the Ferris wheel with and talk with about life? With sweet story. I just... Wait, so you can't choose? No, you don't get to choose. If you're a boy character, then you have to date the girl, and if you're a girl character, you have to date the boy. I prefer the girl idol. Also, just because I'm not really interested in male idols. It's not gay. It's not gay. It's just... It's a preference in aesthetics. That's all. That's for real. That's for truth. I'll show you guys her. She's really cute. Oh, look at her. Oh my god, look at her. This is what she looks like in the game. This might be a really small image, but... Her name is Yancy. Look how cute she is! How could you not like that? I love her. Not as interested in the male idol. This is what he looks like. His name is Curtis, which to me already is like... Curtis is an old man name. He's fine. I don't care for him, really. He doesn't make my heart go doki doki. I just don't care much for male idols. I'm sure that there's a lot of wonderful male idols with beautiful dreams, but there's something so pure about a woman striving to be an idol. I love it. And just like their cute outfits and frilly skirts and adorable hair and ribbons and I don't know, and just having genuine love for the craft. It's so beautiful to me. I love that. But I don't know. For some reason, I just don't see it the same for male idol. Maybe it's just because I don't understand it that well, because I'm not a boy. And they don't even wear cute outfits. So what's the point? What is even the point? What is the point of me looking at you? I don't get it. Mari would have to be a boy to understand yaoi. Well, yaoi is different because most of it is written by women. I understand it, but I don't necessarily like it. Yeah. I don't know. It's different because... I don't know. Idol is about passion. Idol is about dance and sing and work hard. What if boy idols wore pretty dresses? I'd be much more interested if boy idols wore pretty dresses, I think. Or if they wore like frilly stuff. Male idol is for girls to find sexy, and I think that's hella boring. And I think that's hella boring because... I don't know, I feel like there's so much variance in the female idol. There's girls you admire, and there's girls you want to hold, and there's girls that you think are silly, and there's girls that you do find sexy. And there's girls that, like... I don't know how to say it. It's a lot of different stuff. Perhaps this is the same with boys, but I just don't feel the same way. That's all. Visual K is cool. I do like Visual K. I like that. I like that for both men and women. Mana... Yeah, I mean, he's a striking figure, obviously. Does idol culture not contribute to unreal standards? I don't know if that has anything to do with anything. There's a lot of things... No, you know what it is? There's a lot of things that contribute to unreal standards, and idol culture is at the very bottom of the barrel for that. I'm gonna get a little bit girl woke right now. You can't go anywhere. You cannot go anywhere without looking at something that's telling you what to buy and what to look like and what to wear. I'm sure that, like, one thing, I would say that on the inverse, it probably affects idols a lot. If people are saying mean stuff about them, right? If they have access to the internet and people are saying mean stuff, like, I think she's getting fat, or I think she's ugly. And I would say that perhaps in that sense the community is contributing, but looking at an idol and appreciating an idol doesn't contribute to that at all. In my opinion. I think everybody is affected by outside things, outside influences that make them feel like they need to say certain things. That's what I think. Yeah. But yeah, that's all. Girth Demon. Oh, thank you for the $2 super chat. shocked me because I saw the profile picture before I saw the name, and it's just a cute picture of Piplup. So I read it with confidence. Thank you. Yeah, I think that obviously there is a type of people for loving male idols, but for me, I'm interested in seeing something that's inspirational. To me, particularly. And so I like to watch girls. I like to watch girls sing and dance and work their hardest because it makes me feel fulfilled. Male idols are not inspo. Not as much to me. Yeah. I can relate to a girl a lot better than I can to a boy. Most of the time. Why? If only you knew. If only you knew. You can't relate to us all being Mega Gooners. I do not believe that you are all Mega Gooners. I do believe that there's a portion of you that's Mega Gooners. I don't believe that all of you are, though. Now, if I was a specific kind of content creator, I would totally believe it. But I think that would... I don't think I would like that at all. I am totally accepting of all of the Mega Gooners in the chat, and anyone who isn't as well. But I think I would grow weary if every single time I stream everyone act Mega Gooner and everyone Mega Gooner. But you guys are chill. You guys, if you're a Mega Gooner, you're a chill Mega Gooner. Yeah. That's chill to me. I think everybody has the capability to be chill. It's just what brings it out of you. Perhaps it's helpful that I don't have giant bouncing breasts. Perhaps it's helpful that I don't take off my clothes and moan into the microphone. I think that it's tasteful to like small boobs. I think that small boobs are just as beautiful. There's something almost alluring about the fact that you can't see it. Kind of like, I always say that, it's way more erotic for a girl to be clothed in a sexy outfit than it is for them to be naked. It's like a mental thing. It's like I don't know, it's like I'm so close, but I'm so far. As soon as they take off the clothes, it's like all the allure, it's all like exploded. Oh, it's over. How can we make a foot cam happen? That is not happening, bro. Thank you for the $2, though. Yeah. Like, yeah, it's sexy, and then you're like, oh, well... One of them is like, it's a yearning. A swimsuit is like a yearning, and a naked is like a, I'm gonna blow my load right now, and then it's over. And that's heartbreaking. Yeah. Do you yearn? Everybody yearns. Everyone yearns for something. It can be romantic, but it could be platonic. It could be... Maybe it's not even about somebody else. Maybe it's something to do with your life and your job or your... or anything, really. Everyone yearns. Everyone has the capability to yearn. Whether it's big or small. Who says you can't yearn staring at A-cups for 2 hours? I just feel like... I don't know. For me, it's about the clothes. To be fair, I just like clothes to begin with. I feel like there's a lot of care and love that I feel for people who think about how they dress. Especially girls who dress nice. I like that a lot. A beautiful outfit that accentuates not only the body, but the soul. A naked body is almost a little more soulless. Even a bikini can add a little bit of interest and make you understand a little bit more about somebody's personality. Like, oh, what did you choose and why did you choose that? The color, the style. Is it frilly? Is it sleek and sexy and elegant? Now I'm closer to you. Now I'm closer to understanding everything about you. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. I am not a mega gooner. I'm just... I'm spitting. There's a reason that... So, there was a point in time where I loved drawing. I wanted to draw so bad. I loved it. I wanted to get good at it. And then all of a sudden I kind of lost interest, and sometimes I feel that the reason was it was because God thought I might have become too powerful with a pencil in my hand. Perhaps it could have changed the world. Yeah, I'm an intellectual gooner. I'm not a mega gooner. It's about the mind. Now I can only draw cute little shitty MS Paint doodles. The philosophy behind gooning is more important to me. It's the philosophy behind sexual stimulation is much more important than the actual sexual stimulation and neurons firing ever possibly could be. It's about understanding yourself and somebody else. Maybe they're not even real. But I'd like to understand everything about this character that I possibly can. Would you guys buy my book? Buy my book. Yeah. I really gotta take a piss. Give me one moment. Hello? 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 Hi everyone. Yeah, it was a good one. It was a good pee. I drank so many Diet Cokes yesterday during stream. I think I must have woke up 3 times to pee. It was so annoying. And it's weird because there's that moment between your dream. You're like kind of awake and kind of not. You're like kind of dreaming. And I have some fuck-ass dreams. Like some real shitty weird dreams. So having that weird moment where it really feels like the dream is real, but you can still kind of tell that you need to go pee, is the worst. It's just the worst. Yeah, people always consider that lucid dreaming when you're in between a dream and reality and you can tell you're dreaming. But you know what sucks about that? I don't know if any of you guys have lucid dreamed before, but it's not as good as it seems because sometimes there's actually not a lot you can do. Like, sometimes you're not conscious enough to be like, oh, I can just do whatever I want. You feel like you're trapped in a situation that you don't want to be in. I hate that. I hate that so much. People, I remember always hearing people talk about lucid dreaming like it was awesome. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna try to lucid dream. Like, there's forums dedicated to this shit. And it kind of sucks balls. Sleepy Stalin, thank you for being a member on YouTube. Thank you. Who is your paralysis demon? I don't have one anymore, but it used to be Pee Wee Herman. And he used to stand in my closet. He didn't do anything though. He would just stand there. But I don't have one now. I haven't gotten sleep paralysis in a while, but I've definitely lucid dreamed a lot. So, yeah, I don't know. He died? Yeah, didn't he die? Pee Wee Herman. Pee Wee Herman passed away from... oh, leukemia. Oh, that's so sad.
Hey,
Alexa, stop. I know. Why was she talking to me like she cared about me? What the fuck? Hey, I get it. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. I don't appreciate her pity. I don't want pity from a damn AI spy bot. That's just disgusting. Whatever. Okay, anyway. I'm having fun yapping, but I'm gonna hop on the internet and I'm gonna do some BuzzFeed quizzes. I wonder what's on Tier Maker. Hold on. BuzzFeed quiz. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't even know why I have her anymore. It's, you know what it was? When the Amazon spy device first came out, I can't even say her name anymore. My mom was all fucking over it. She got she got like one of the first ones, the big long tube ones that look like, I don't really know how else to describe it other than a big heavy duty pocket pussy. Yeah, I don't know. But and then they got the ones with the screens, and then they got the tiny ones, and my mom, when I moved, she sent me with her. Let's see, I'm gonna put on some music in the back. Super Mario Sunshine. Cinnamon. Let's do some food quizzes. You know, I've been watching Pawn Stars recently. I don't know if they're still running Pawn Stars, but there's like some relatively new episodes on Netflix. People are still bringing in the craziest shit imaginable. Like actual historical documents. Every time someone brings in an actual historical document, like maps like first edition maps from really important wars. It's crazy to me that this is going to a pawn shop instead of like a museum or even like an auction or something. And they'll shill out like tens of thousands of dollars. I like that they had a white guy named Chum-Li. I don't think he's white. I don't think he's white. Is he white? I thought he was mixed or something. He's dead. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not dead. Well, I'm gonna sneeze. Well, I'm okay. I'm okay. He's dead. Chum-Li is not dead. Chum-Li... What do I even look up? Chum-Li nationality? No, I mean, he went to jail for a little bit. Chum-Li's home was raided during the course of an investigation into sexual assault allegations. During searches of his residence, police found crystal meth, marijuana, Xanax, multiple firearms, and evidence of cocaine use. And then was released on bond the following day. Chum-Li nationality. American. Okay. That's right, but that's not what I'm looking for. Ethnicity. That's what I need. Ethnicity. Why is this not something... White ethnicity. He is white, and his name is Chum-Li. His real name is Austin Russell. Yeah, that's pretty white, I'm not gonna lie. Why do they call him Chum-Li? Why do they call him Chum-Li? Austin Russell got his nickname at around age 12 when a friend's dad joked that he looked like Chum-Li the Walrus, the dim-witted sidekick from the cartoon Tennessee Tuxedo. What the hell? This is, if you guys haven't seen him, this is what he looks like, by the way. The walrus. Rexworth, thank you so much for the raid. Hello! Welcome in, everybody. This is what Chum-Li the walrus looks like. Do you like that? He kind of does look a little bit like him. That's just a rude thing to say, though, to a 12-year-old, right? He was 12! Wow. And now he's still getting called that. Impressive. I'm now gonna do BuzzFeed quizzes. Which spice defines your soul? Create a cake from scratch and I'll tell you. Let's see. There's only good stuff on BuzzFeed.com/quizzes. Is there any soup quizzes? Let's see. Soup. Only people with sophisticated taste can score 15 out of 26 on this fine art quiz. BuzzFeed gaslit an entire generation into believing they were smarter than they were. That's impressive. Visit some S cities and we'll guess your favorite soup. Let's see. I'm not saying... Wait, what? Spring, fall, which soup do you need to try? I want them to tell me what kind of soup I am. Oh, what kind of soup are you? Here we go. Yeah. I'll put the link in the chat so you guys can all figure out what kind of soup you are. Go on a romantic summer vacation and we'll guess what Simpsons, Family Guy, Harry Potter, Doctor Who cake you are. Where are you heading on your weekend away? Let's see. I guess, the lake. Ooh, on the coast? What does upstate mean? Bernadette, thank you so much for the subscription on twitch.tv. Let's go to the ocean. Who is coming with you? My cat, I guess. My best friend. I'm not gonna be alone. My pet. Nah, I'd take my best friend. Which bag did you pack? This. You just arrived. What are you doing first? Go to bed. That's usually what I do when I get to a hotel. Is take a nap. Where are you going for your first dinner? The diner. And what are you ordering? This is a quiz for girls? Yeah, of course it is. It's about soup. Bitches love soup. I'll get pho. Yeah, I'm getting pho at the old school diner. So fucking lit. Choose a fun after dinner activity. A hike alone in the dark in the woods. Wow, that's a good idea. I guess, sitting around the fire. What time are you setting an alarm for Saturday morning? I'm not doing that. Choose something yummy for breakfast. Ooh. I love blueberry pancakes. Who the fuck in their right mind in a random new place goes on a hike in the dark in the woods? What the hell? At the cafe, which drink do you order? Hot chocolate. Maybe cappuccino. And if they make a cute art on it. Cappuccino. Assassino. Assassini. Ballerini. Where are you off to next? I don't know. I guess downtown. All of these options, I feel a little bit outcasted when I'm playing BuzzFeed quizzes sometimes. Because I wouldn't choose most of these options at all. What's next on your itinerary? Tasting at a cidery. One of the funny things about this quiz too is almost every single one of these has an option for just getting drunk. I'm gonna go to the vineyard and then I'm gonna go get cider. And up here, I'm gonna drink to go to bed. Gonna go to a pub. Gonna go to the brewery. What's next on the itinerary? I'll go... paint and sip sounds good, I guess. Which dinner are you eating? Ooh. Let's go to Japan. Let's go to Japan! Oh yeah. Let's go do... salmon. I almost went steak fruits, but I think salmon right now. Choose Saturday night's activity. Dessert, for sure. Time to leave on Sunday? I like to leave early, so maybe like 1 or 11. Pick one last thing to do before going home. Packing. I'm not doing shit. Choose one thing you wish you had time for. Oh, the chocolate factory. Oh my god, when does this quiz freaking end? Finally, where are you going on your next weekend away? The tropical island. Butternut squash soup. Do you guys think? Oh my god, do you guys think I'm totally a butternut squash? No! Do you guys think I'm totally a butternut squash soup? We're kind of the same color. Oh my god, we're exactly the same color. I'd say that's pretty accurate. What did you guys get? OMG, you're so butternut squash soup. You are mostly sweet, but definitely have a little saltiness. You love to joke around and are always the one to lighten the mood. Your loved ones know they can come to you if they need a laugh or a shoulder to cry on. Aw, so true. Tomato, chicken noodle, loaded potato soup. That actually sounds so good. Yeah, there are a lot of chicken noodles in the chat. What is the one for chicken noodle? What does it say? I think I can look if I scroll. I sense you're a classic and chic person. You're the friend everyone goes to for advice because you have great intuition. Damn, this quiz made people angry. I don't want to be butternut squash soup. Don't piss me off. Actual Chems, thank you so much for being a member on YouTube. Thank you. Let's see. This 11-question quiz will reveal which spider person you actually are. What does that even mean? I spend a full day at the beach and I'll reveal your inner shark. The Chikawa quiz, do you think they have that? Hey Mari, your name always reminds me of the German word Larifari, and that means baloney in English, and I think that's beautiful. Yeah, I'm just full of baloney. Chikawa. Wah. Chikawa. There is none. No quiz. Don't bother calling yourself a Harry Potter fan unless you can name these 18 obscure blank. How are they still making Harry Potter quizzes in the Lord's year of 26? 2026, rather. 26 would be crazy. Let's see. Only 1% of people know these strange food facts. Okay. What is the red food dye from carmine made out of? Carmine? I don't know. Beets? Oh. Pure raw honey never spoils. What makes this possible? Sugar. Okay. Peanuts aren't actually nuts. They're legumes. That's not... Everyone knows that. What fruit is botanically classified as a berry? A banana. Chocolate was once used as a currency by which ancient civilization? The Mayans. Which food contains more vitamin C than an orange? Spinach. Oh, I was wrong. What bizarre ingredient is sometimes used to make vanilla flavoring? Beaver glands. Arachibutyrphobia is the fear of what? I guess eating spiders? Oh. Peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth? I've never heard that before. Ketchup was sold in the 1830s as what? I feel like everything used to be sold as medicine. So, yeah. They used to market everything as medicine. Coke? What food is technically alive when you eat it? I don't know. Technically alive. Caviar or oysters? I mean, caviar is just little eggs, right? So... Oysters aren't always alive when you eat them. Caviar. Oh, oyster. I guess they are. Oysters are often consumed while still alive. It says often, though. What do they mean? What food is technically alive when you eat it? You don't always have to eat a oyster alive. I think this question is bullshit. Sometimes you cook them. This is a shitty quiz. What color does natural cheddar cheese turn when it's made from the milk of grass-fed cows? Yellow. Which fruit contains an enzyme that can digest proteins and is sometimes used as a meat tenderizer? Pineapple. What gives Jell-O its jiggly texture? I would assume pectin. But it could also be this. Could also be bones. Cashews don't grow on trees the way you'd expect. Where do they actually grow? I don't know. Hanging from the bottom of a fruit? It looks like they would grow hanging. Wasabi served in most American sushi restaurants is actually made from what? Horseradish. I scored better than 74% of all other quiz takers. Well, that's embarrassing. Because these weren't even that hard. These weren't even that hard for me. Not to brag or anything. I know I can guess the month you were born in. Just pick some sweet treats to find out. Everyone has a favorite ice cream flavor. I know yours based on your taste in modern music. Okay, before we go into this, I would say that my favorite ice cream flavor is cherry. But I will also accept mint chocolate chip. And I also like strawberry. But I don't know if I've ever eaten an ice cream that I hate. So let's just see. Mint ice cream tastes like toothpaste though. I'm really under the, like... Okay, so I have this idea that people who think that mint chocolate chip ice cream tastes like toothpaste are stupider than most people. And I mean that because how can your brain not differentiate the two? I don't understand. They taste distinctly different. The mint flavor that you taste within the ice cream tastes a lot different than the mint flavor you taste within your toothpaste. Like, I grew up with bubblegum flavored toothpaste. And I don't think that bubblegum tastes like toothpaste. And I still like bubblegum. Yeah, I don't know. I've had orange flavored toothpaste before. Extra fluoridated. And I can still tell a distinct difference between the flavor of an orange and the flavor of the toothpaste. Everyone always says mint chocolate chip ice cream tastes like toothpaste. But no, it doesn't. You just don't like it. But mint tastes bad, like even the spice I hate. I can understand not liking the flavor of mint, actually. But I don't understand why people always have to say, oh, I don't like it, it tastes like toothpaste. It kind of doesn't. Kind of doesn't taste like toothpaste at all. Yeah. I love mint flavor. I really do. Funny enough, I actually don't always like mint flavored toothpaste. I like that it makes my mouth feel fresh. But I must have a weak mouth because sometimes if the toothpaste is too, like, fresh minty, it makes my tongue hurt. It burns! It burned my tongue! I don't like that. The toothpaste is too spicy for me. Brush your tongue more? I do brush my tongue. I have, tongue thingy. I don't know what it's called. Tongue scraper? Yeah, I think it's just called tongue scraper. I love it. It's cheap and it's really effective. But whenever I brush my teeth, make my tongue hurt a little bit. Anyways, if it guesses strawberry, cherry, or mint chocolate chip, they can have the pass. What's your first song on the playlist? Oh my god, I don't know these songs. Oh wait, no. As it was, as it was. I know that song. I don't like that song. I don't know this though. Good luck, babe. I'm gonna go with The Weeknd. Also, I just realized that this was chroma keyed the whole time. Add another. Benson Boone. Beyonce. And another. A bar song by Shabuzi. Good For You. Savage by Megan Thee Stallion. Lose Control by Teddy Swims. I'm sure I've heard these songs before, but I don't actually know them. Like, I'm sure I've heard them out and about, but I don't know them by name. Where the Hatsune Miku songs at? Where the Vocaloid at? I know this one though. Which song is next? I'm just gonna choose the one that I know. I know Troye Sivan. Choose a newish song. Bad Bunny. Oh. I know Doja Cat. What's playing next? I love Mitski. Which song has your pick? Glass Animals is still making music? Did not know that. Finally wrap up the playlist with one more pick. They not like us. They not like us. Cat's Eye. Vanilla? Vanilla? What? Yeah, it's good, but like, I never get it at the ice cream store. I'm a little bit offended. I'm a little bit offended because when I'm at the ice cream store, I don't go for vanilla. This is the type of shit you put on your apple pie as an accoutrement. I am not an accoutrement. I'm the main course. This is not my favorite kind. Don't piss me off right now. How could you incorrectly guess my favorite kind of ice cream? Angry emoji. I don't know even one of these songs, but vanilla is my fave. This is me, but the opposite vanilla isn't my fave. Well, I don't know what the other ones are. Let's see all of them. Chocolate, chocolate, mint chocolate chip. See, I could have gone mint chocolate chip. Cookies and cream, chocolate. Are there only 4 choices? There's only 4 choices. This quiz sucks. It's totally rank. Let's see. I don't want to do this anymore. Going to tier list maker. The definitive soda. I've had a lot of soda before. What is this? This cheese? What is this one? Oh, Odin. I haven't eaten many of those. Candy. Monster Energy flavors. Wait a second. Oh my goodness! Barks Red Cream Soda? I've never even heard of that before. Red cream? What's making you cream red? Go see a doctor. Go see a doctor. Breakfast foods. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, let's do the breakfast food tier list. Ooh. Cereal F tier. It is not F tier. Do not ever say that to me ever again. Cereal is delightful, it's whimsical, and it's one of the better options for if you're going to the gym in the morning because it's quick, it's easy, it's fast carbs, and it's pretty light. Sugary wake you up, carbohydrates get you going. To me, cereal is A tier, absolutely. I wouldn't say it's nutritious, but it's good. What is this? A quiche? Is this an omelet or like a quiche? I don't see an omelet, so I'm gonna assume this is an omelet. Omelet is good. Omelet is good. A. It's got everything a growing boy needs. Hash browns. Hash browns. I like that. I'm a big fan of a hash brown. But I do see forms of potatoes that I prefer. So I'm putting this at B tier. Unfortunately, yeah. This is a English muffin. I'm actually kind of firmly against an English muffin. I don't like them that much. There's so many different forms of bread that are better that you can eat in the morning. That's definitely gonna have to be a D or a C for me. Is this just bread? Is this like a Danish? Don't know. I can't really tell what that is. It looks like a Danish, right? It's not a bagel because there's a bagel over here. I'm gonna put this at the end because I don't know. Blueberry muffin. I love a blueberry muffin. I don't really like it for the morning. I prefer it for dessert. B. B for blueberry. Avocado toast. I tried avocado toast for the first time. And I do not understand why people like it so much. I actually was super disappointed. I didn't like it at all. It had salt, it had pepper, it even had an egg. I didn't like it. C. Oh, cinnamon roll. This just reminds me of Christmas morning. That's gonna be an S tier for me. Everybody loves cinnamon roll. Fruit is S tier. Mixed fruit, I like that. A parfait, yogurt parfait. I like that too. S tier. I like that. A ham. This is just ham. I don't really fuck with that for breakfast. Ham. Sorry, ham. I don't really fuck with this for breakfast. Bacon. I don't like bacon. I do not like bacon on its own. I will not eat bacon on its own for breakfast. Don't like it. That might be super controversial, but the only time it tastes good to me is with other things. On a sandwich, it's good. BLT is delicious. But I don't like this. Just on its own for breakfast. There's nothing based about bacon. You thought I was based? I am. You thought I was the based one? I am. Everybody who says they like bacon on its own, maybe you're not the based one. Maybe you're the cringe Redditor. Epic mealtime type shit. Eggs Benedict. I've actually never had Eggs Benedict before, so I'm gonna need to make a new row. Never had. Never had that before. It looks pretty good though. Beans? I do not want to eat beans for breakfast. Do not give me that. Oh yeah. I love this kind of potato for breakfast. That is delightful. I love that very much. It's so good. Oh, latke! Oh, latke S tier. Absolutely. That is so good. That also reminds me of Christmas. Biscuit with gravy. Now, I would say that for breakfast, sometimes this can be a bit much. It's a little overwhelming. But I'm imagining a situation right now. I would love to experience this one day. This is gonna be a crazy thing to say I'd love to experience. I would love to experience a night where I get so super drunk and I wake up the next morning and I feel dehydrated and I feel devoid of nutrients and in need of warmth, and I would love to eat this for breakfast. That sounds like an amazing experience that I need at least once in my life. That's an A. Oh my god, what is this? This is even worse than this ham. What is that? That's Lunchables ham. Ooh, sausage. I think sausage, breakfast sausage, really good. I like it. Both of these are going in A. I like them both. Toast. Toast is S tier. Regular toast, you can't go wrong with this. It's very easy. Very reliable. Put some jam. Put some butter. I like it. Oatmeal. I like oatmeal. S tier. Reliably, I could comfortably eat oatmeal every single morning for breakfast. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of S tiers coming up now that I'm looking at it. Over easy eggs is an S tier. Honestly, a lot of these foods is making me really hungry. Hard-boiled eggs. For breakfast, it feels a little devoid of soul. But I love hard-boiled eggs, so A. Pancakes. Pancakes is S tier. Pancakes is S tier. I love that. French toast is S tier. French toast is S tier. This is so good. Oh my god, these fuck-ass McDonald's style hash browns. Now, I want to preface this by saying I'm not actually a big breakfast person. I just like the foods. Most of this stuff I would probably be eating like for lunch or even dinner. As far as meals of the day go, I think breakfast for me is the least important, but I like the foods. Yeah, this is going A tier. You can't go wrong with this. This is so good. Oh, this is also going A. Home fries. Bagel is going S tier. This is my goat. I can't go back on my goat like that. This is my goat. Oh yeah. Oh fucking yeah. Yeah, it's weird that waffles isn't here. Croissant. I'm actually not a big croissant person, but I do think they're good. I'm gonna go A. Donut. Donuts are delicious. They're really hit or miss in my opinion though. It's gonna be a B for me. A bad donut can ruin my entire day. And there's a lot of bad donuts out there. I don't like that. A regular biscuit. It's gonna have to be below biscuits and gravy. No, I don't know about that. It's definitely better than an English muffin, but it's not as good as a biscuit and gravy. Steak and eggs. I've never had this for breakfast before, but I think this would hit so hard. that it's going in S tier. It's going in S tier even though I've never even had this for breakfast. I've had steak and I've had eggs, so I can imagine it. This is going in S tier. That is like a breakfast for a king. Who eats steak and eggs for breakfast? How rich are you? How absolutely luxurious is your life? Girl, how can half the options be S tier? I've got a fat soul. I am very much a fat woman in a skinny woman's body. I can't even lie to you. I absolutely love the thought of food. But the majority of times, it's so overwhelming to me, I end up just eating the same shit every day. You know I love my cottage cheese and pickled beets. You know I love my pickles. But I love the idea of it, and I love talking about it. I don't know, I guess I just have foods that feel comfortable to me that I gravitate towards. That's all. Things that are easy and comforting. I'm gonna go with... Okay, scrambled eggs. I am actually a little on the fence about scrambled eggs. Because one thing I like scrambled eggs is they're easy to make. Let's be real, you want to stay pretty. I do also don't want to get fat. That's also true. There's a little bit of a vanity aspect to it, but I think majorly it's a health thing. Because I already have an immune issue, so 2 things affecting my joints would be really bad. Of course, for everybody, there's a little bit of a vanity aspect to it, but majorly it's a health thing, for sure. Yeah. That's how I feel. It's good to care a lot about your health, I think. Appreciating and loving food can coexist with caring about your body. But as for scrambled eggs, they're easy to make. They're pretty good. I would almost say they're a little too milk toast. And I like when the yolk is runny. If you guys can't tell. So I'm gonna put this in A. And I don't know what this is. Is this a Danish? I have no idea. Kinda just looks like a bread roll. A bialy. Oh, I've heard of those before, but I've never had one, so I'm gonna put it there. And this is my definitive breakfast tier list. If I could create one of those breakfast buffets that they have at hotels, I'd make sure it has all of this stuff at the top. And some of the A tier as well. Yeah. This is it. Would it have waffles? Well, every hotel breakfast buffet has to have a waffle maker, right? That's just the rules. They didn't even put waffles on this thing, though. Which is so strange, isn't it? What's the first item in A? Oh, it's cereal. Everyone hates me for it, but I think cereal is awesome. I don't even care. It's so everyone says that the 90s was so great and everyone loves the 90s and it was so awesome and they wish they could go back in time and be there, but denounce cereal? How dare you, right? How freaking dare you? Do not denounce cereal. My colorful, sugary, delightful little morsels make me smile in the morning. Got games on the back. Yeah, bring back the cereal prizes. What's your favorite cereal? Probably Cheerios or Frosted Flakes. That's probably one of those two. Damn, I'm hungry. Well, I'm gonna end for now, and I'm gonna go eat something. I'll be back later tonight, probably just later in the night. I might update my YouTube waiting room to be a bit later. Yeah. Homie built a strip club in Pocopia. Who's stripping? Who's stripping in Pocopia? Yeah, catch me at fucking midnight, bro. Yeah, I woke up and I was like... Well, what happened was I woke up and I was kind of bored, and what I was gonna do was I was gonna get on my phone and watch YouTube videos. And I was like, no, I can't do that. If I'm gonna watch YouTube videos, I should at least share it with chat, right? I do that all the time. I lay in bed and I scroll through Instagram and I scroll through Depop and I watch YouTube videos. I do that all the time. But, yeah. So I'll probably be back later tonight at a later time. Gonna go eat. I wonder what I should eat. I'm gonna go eat. Oh, what should I eat? Maybe I should have breakfast for dinner. Maybe I can have steak and eggs. It's just, steak is so damn expensive. Even ground beef is so expensive that even if I could afford it, it seems like, oh, why would I get this? I don't know. I have chicken. I might eat chicken. Chicken and eggs? Oyakodon. Anyway. Yeah. I'm out of here, gamers. Thank you so much for joining me for this earlier stream. Probably see you tonight. And if not, that's okay. Thank you for joining me regardless. Those of you guys who can't stay up late, I hope you enjoyed this earlier stream. On YouTube, I'm gonna raid Lumi. And on Twitch, I'm gonna raid... I don't know yet. I'm gonna raid Sleepy. I'll raid Sleepy. I just wanted to let you know, if you did enjoy the earlier streams, then get a tiny bit used to it, because if you didn't already hear and you can't catch later streams, starting August 1st, I'm gonna be streaming every day. Some of those streams will definitely be in the daytime instead. So, yeah, please fear not. Fear not, my wage warriors. I will be there for you. Thank you all. Thank you all very much. General Cub, thank you for the $50 super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe in the future I can even push my streams a bit earlier. I don't want to make anyone upset though, it's hard. Because some people like the late streams and some people like the early ones, so where do I go? But yeah, thank you, Roy, for being a member on YouTube. And remember, everybody, stay trucking, stay fucking, stay cranking your hog, okay? Yeah, probably see you guys later tonight, alright? Yeah. Bye-bye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. I'll go now. I'll go now. I'll go now.